Welcome, Sagittarius, Capricorn, to your December Astrodice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you and your Astrodice. Okay. Best message, please, for Astrodice. For Sagittarius. What do we got? We've got some Venus energy coming out in the 6th house, with some Gemini energy coming out. Very nice. Okay, so having this Venus over here, wow. You look beautiful this month. Really feeling luxurious, successful, indulging in certain things. You're talking about those valuables, your desires, anything that Venus can actually give you, right? All that love and beauty. Okay, and of course, prosperity and abundance. Let's put it that way. So going Gemini style over here, and really talking about this, though, being very communicative about the love that you have for other people. So you could be talking very loving to other people. You could be showing and expressing through communication and information, just having that stimulating exchange. It really feels really about love over here, though, guys. You're really giving yourself over here. Could even be stimulating, talking about why you look so beautiful and how you feel so loving and wonderful, because maybe you got this new job or something like this, or really maybe a promotion or something, right? So let's see, going to the 6th house, but it feels like it's really, Venus is very sharing, though, about indulgences, right? So if you're going to indulge, more than likely you're probably going to want to also indulge with other people. So you might, Christmas is coming up, maybe you got a big paycheck or a bonus or something, so you're going to want to share that. Venus loves sharing all the abundance that they have. So that's not unnatural. Going straight to the 6th house, the work, the health, the duty, and your life. So yeah, definitely talking about your life over here. If you're growing a garden, you probably feel like, wow, I'm so abundant in all these, maybe winter squash or something. I'm going to abundantly give them to the neighbors. You see what I'm saying? Because Venus really loves sharing. And of course, if you don't have anyone to share with, maybe you're just making yourself beautiful and just trying to share as much love and attention through communication as you can. But there's definitely a lot of communication coming out, a lot of loving communication. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Going straight to the beginning of the month first. I did this Sag a little different, guys, than I usually did, but I felt that it took longer for the video, so we're just going to do it the normal way. Try to do something different. So if you're watching the Sag, you'll be like, whoa, you did that kind of different. But I did find I think it took more time, so we're just going to do it normal. Okay, so underneath the Venus, you have the Sun coming out. Yeah, because you have this vitality and this desire and the intention. I mean, the Sun coming out is showing all 3 of the chakras of the root chakra, the solar plexus and the sacral chakra coming out, talking about that vitality, desire, and intention, right? So you're saying yes, and it's almost kind of like throwing everything to the wind and just having a great time with your family. I see a lot of family get-togethers. I see a lot of love, a lot of playfulness going on in the beginning of the month. And it's also because of this communication, right? Don't forget this communication. So and probably maybe even sharing a little information. They could say, hey, how did you get this and that? And you could say, this is how, right? Sharing that information. Going straight under the Gemini, we have the 3 of Wands. Oh, I'm going places. I looked out and I can really see where I want to go. And it feels like you even have more desires that you're really looking at. You could be feeling like you want to travel other places. Maybe you're thinking about moving to another place. And you're just kind of really thinking about things that you would like to do. So it does feel like it could even be the communication within your higher self and yourself, and giving yourself a lot of ideas about what kind of the next step is that you would like to take maybe within your life. So it does feel a lot like that when it comes to work and health, and it could just be your overall, just your life, right? And going under the 6th house is that communication. So no matter what, there is all this communication going on. And you're really thinking about the things that you desire, like I said before. And it's really showing it over here with the King of Swords, because you're staying very strong. And in the workplace, I really see a lot of communication as well. So if you're making deals, you could be making great deals right now. Right now would be the time to really make some great deals through communication. You know how to work with the customers. You know, if there's a boss involved, you and the boss can really come together. And I see this beautiful connection that's coming through. So definitely doing some great things at work. Wow, it's got it all right now. You could, I mean, literally within the sixth house, it could be the work, the health. It could even be, like I said, the love. You have this Venus over here. Maybe you're going to take your loved one to the gym. Maybe you want them to help you build the garden. Just doing things together. Planning a vacation together, right? So there's all kinds of things that could be going on over here in the sixth house. Looking for my little cards. Here they are. Just changing my table around. Put all my cards all kinds of weird places. Okay. So we're going to clarify on the sun over here with this vitality. I mean, wow, it's just a blessing right now. And it just feels like they just keep coming, and the world is singing at your feet right now. Happy and sunshiny. Absolutely, with the Queen of Coins. Just feeling like you're in your own energy. I do feel this energy of the Capricorn piece of prosperity coming out of you. And just really feeling, and then, you know, that's where that Venus is going to come through too. Even though Capricorn sign is not Venus, it's Saturn. But I do feel like the prosperity pieces of the Queen of Coins is really where that Venus in your energy is really going to pick up the paces over here of feeling that firmness, feeling that overall prosperousness, and feeling like, you know, I did this, and I'm going to continue. So I love that. Prosperity on top of prosperity. And there's so much self-assuredness going on. Beginning of the month, we have the Three of Wands, and it's talking about moving. So you might even be thinking about moving, my friend. You might be thinking about moving to another country. I mean, we have the water over here, so you might be thinking about trying to get from this piece of land across the water. So for those of you who are traveling, maybe it's just travel for the holidays, going to an island or going maybe to someone's house, however it is. But there is a lot of movement, and it is sheer movement over here, and trying to pick this direction you want to go on. So some kind of travel. Maybe even might even be a permanent move. Something you might have to take an airplane or a boat to get across that water. I just see so many boats. It's like you're going across the water. Okay. The King of Swords. Is the Ten of Coins. Wow. Yeah, there's a prosperity. You know, at the bottom of the deck, guys, you have the Ace of Cups. I just want to bring this up. And I think that this is the biggest thing of the month, too. So we're going to put that there because I do see it. And then you have the Sun again. So, excuse me. And then again, it's just re-showing again how you're making decisions to do the thing. So it's just kind of like the same cards over and over. But we are going to put the Ace of Cups here because it is showing that you do feel like you have your cups overflowing this month in so many different areas. And I do believe it's the whole month, right? That's like the bottom of the deck. That's the whole month. That's the outcome. So you do feel like through this communication of what it is you want to do this month, at the beginning of the month, you're really feeling that money coming in through the sixth house. You're saying, I put myself into a lot of work. It's coming under the sixth house. So whatever work, whatever charities, whatever things you're doing in your sixth house and the duties of your life, you are feeling the satisfaction. And it literally could be bringing in lots of beautiful money. Okay? Because I do see the money flowing. And you really can communicate about this because, you know, all this open communication. It's like if you guys are ready to invest in, you know, in any kind of 401k or stock market or anything like that, it is definitely the time. Why? Because you have the stimulating exchange is possible. So anytime we see that, it's like you can work your magic in the investment areas, right? Definitely, that's a green light for you guys, okay? If you're ready to buy a house, it's time, green light. So you definitely are finding the green light. So, in the middle of the month, you have the Ten of Pentacles again. So it's kind of just showing, hey, you made the Ten of Pentacles in the beginning of the month, and it's just a rollover. You're going to feel this satisfaction too. And I do feel like it's also a family thing. So you're going to feel like you're very close with your family, and also with the people within the 6th house. So if you feel like you were having miscommunication with the people you're working with, just remember, all of a sudden in the beginning of the month, it's almost like they're listening now. They're paying attention to what you're saying, and you guys are not bumping heads anymore. You're actually finally on the same page, right? And there's a lot of information coming in the mid-month over here to say, yes, we can do this. And yeah, it's really bringing in kind of a milestone that you really needed maybe with somebody if you kept bumping heads and they just don't seem to get it when it comes to work. Page of Pentacles being offered. Like I said, you could be offering a job. You could be offering this move. Definitely seeing this move. You may be offering someone else to move with you. It's a Capricorn Virgo card, so it's definitely you saying, hey, would you like to travel with me? Would you like to move with me? Because I'm giving you this coin. You might even be giving somebody else money, you know, for information. Are you giving out money for information to get the better idea of where to move to what to do? Because you have the belief and the hope system coming out into the work area, and you're very dedicated and committed to what you're doing within your life. There's a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication, and you feel like you're also being spiritually guided. Yeah, you definitely feel spiritually guided because of your faith and belief. Wow. Okay, guys, that's awesome. Let's get some cards on that. Just a beautiful reading. So we're going straight to the Ten of Pentacles. Straight underneath that Venus, and that Venus says yes, because I'm giving you all these new directions and new ideas. There's a big growth that's also going on within you when it comes to the 6th house as well, and within all of the areas of your life. I'm really seeing it as all the areas of your life. Whether it's relationships, work, ideas, there's this growth and understanding that's coming from you, and you're feeling that whatever the opportunity is that you have within the Venus is giving you all this desire, all of this, I don't know, it's like a hope and understanding because of the growth and maturity or the direction you want to go. So it's good, though, you're not stuck at a crossroads at all. And it feels like whatever information that you're looking for, you could be looking for information also about a loved one in the middle of the month, or what you're passionate about. It feels like I'm offering you this money or this time, and I would like, for some of you, is I'm offering you this time and this money so that I can get the information that I want about the things I'm passionate about and which directions I need to be moving in. For others of you, it feels like you might be giving informative information to someone else. Could be even 2 in 1. You could be giving them either that or offering them, your loved one, to travel with you, making them have a better understanding, having a lively conversation about what your next move is. And like I said, it could be all in one, guys. But it's because you have the faith, and you're feeling faith within a relationship as well. So with the Lovers over here, it's also now bringing in this relationship. So if you know that you have a great relationship with someone, you're saying, I feel blessed, and I have the belief that I can keep this relationship going, and I feel comfortable within my relationship with everything around me, and with faith and belief. So a lot of faith and belief in all kinds of areas, especially within the 6th house, and also your work and your dreaming. Feeling like you have the faith and the belief also to make your dreams come true. And I do believe for you, Sagittarius, that it's in all the areas that you're really passionate about. Okay. So if you're really worried about making that money, or let's put it this way, a lot of you are already making the money. It could be worried about keeping the money. It looks fine to me. I don't see no problems this month, that's for sure. Because you see all your dreams coming in. Okay, getting to the end of the month. So all your dreams are going to be coming through in many ways. 9 of Cups. Oh my gosh, it just gets better. Well, see, it said it had the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's like every time I see another better card, it's like, well, why should you be so, why should you be so, like, oh my God. Well, because you have the Venus, we already see the abundance, but the Ace of Cups, yes. I have to keep remembering because you have the Ace of Cups. So you're feeling like you're getting the satisfaction you want. In the end of the month, you might buy yourself, during Christmas time, the present that you wanted. Or someone might buy you the present you wanted. So there is something about what you want. Whether it was given to you by yourself, for yourself, this is about yourself. Or whether somebody said, hey, I really want you to have this because I know you want that. So whether or not it's coming from someone else or from yourself, you're getting your 9 of Cups. That's going to give you a lot of satisfaction, that's for sure. Satisfaction guaranteed. Taking the risk. It is a time to take a risk, though, because I said if you're ready to invest or ready to take any risks, right now is the time. Now, over here it feels like it's more like investment time. But if you're thinking about moving, you're saying, you know what, I am going to take that risk. It's time for me to take the leap of faith. Well, you had it open all month, right? So now it's like getting down to the ideas of, this is my 9 of Cups. I'm going to take this risk. And I am feeling about risky business over here. So anything that you felt that you want to take the risk, it feels like this is where you're going to really take the action to do so, and really take that leap of faith. Why not? And it does look like you're traveling. And it's kind of crazy because it looks like you were over here thinking about traveling in the beginning of the month. And it looks like you're packing your bags and you're getting ready to travel. And this is around Christmas time. So whether it's that holiday, going to grandma's, going to friends, moving physically, however it is, you're definitely traveling. I do see traveling. For others of you, I also see somebody also traveling, maybe coming towards you as well. And they may also feel like it was a little bit of a risk to travel with you or travel to you. So I kind of see 2 in 1. Okay. And in the 6th house, you have the 4 of Wands. So the passion is there. You have the passion. The doors are open. And it just feels like you're just making more waves. And it does feel like, for some of you, you could be traveling somewhere where you're going to go celebrate. You're going to have a good time. Could be Christmas celebration. Might be that Christmas party. Take it how it resonates. Could be somebody coming to you to have a Christmas party. And maybe you're going to do that before maybe you go traveling somewhere else. I mean, who knows? You could be 2 in 1. But I do see a lot of happiness, a lot of friendship, and a lot of love coming out of this 4 of Wands. Great celebrations going on over here. And just good times and happiness. Could even be, if it's in the 6th house, which it is in the 6th house no matter what. But what I was going to say is the duties of your life. It could be just the family. But what I was going to say is it also could be like a work party. Or if you're actually moving, it could be like a Christmas goodbye party as well. Something like this. Okay. But definitely happy times. I see the get together, the grouping up of people, the coming together. End of the month. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Yeah, because it's going to have a great cycle change because you're getting your 9 of Cups, so you feel like everything is in your favor. And definitely everything is in your favor. And that wheel is really turning beautiful at this time. So you're definitely going to feel the change and the shift. Definitely at the end of the month, you're going to feel like everything is really shifted, even more so than before. Because you have a cycle change over here from the happiness, right? It's a cycle change, but you're going to feel a different cycle change. You're going to say, oh my God, everything's in my favor. I've got the Midas touch. Everything's going as planned. And this is because you used a lot of clarity and understanding on the situation, and you do have the growth. So you are going to see things in a different perspective, a different light as you're seeing the shift. And you're actually, because the Ace of Swords is on, that, like I said, you're going to see the shift. This is not something that is going to just kind of be like, yeah, I might have good luck. No, you're going to say, shit, everything's in my favor. What the heck, you know? And we always know when that happens. Well, let's put it this way. We don't always know when that happens, but when this kind of thing happens, it's one of those times in your life that might not happen very often when you see it. But it's kind of like you scratch the scratcher and all of a sudden you won $5. You're like, dang, I won $5. You bring it back, you get a couple of more, and then you win a free ticket. And you're like, dang, it's in my favor right now. This is cool. I've had this happen to me once or twice. That's about it, right? Once or twice in my life, right? Because the lottery hates me. But, you know, it's all good, right? It's all good. I'll change that around with the law and attraction. It's not going to happen forever. I'm telling you, this thing can give me more free tickets, okay? But the point that I'm saying is you're just noticing that things are kind of coming together and it's kind of shifting in your favor. And it just seems like you're like, hey, do you want to go on a vacation with me? And they're like, yes, I do. And you're thinking, whoa, I really didn't expect you. I expected a more like a, you know, like, I'll think about it and get back to you. And they're like, no, I want to go now. And you're like, sweet. Whoa, everything is going good. You know, so it's like, it could even be from the Christmas dinner, like you didn't burn something, right? And you're like, yay, the turkey didn't burn. It's not dry either. The pie came out great. The mashed potatoes are wonderful. I got a free ticket, right? Playing the lottery. It just feels like everything is coming together and you can't miss that, you guys. Okay? This wasn't one of those things that said, well, maybe it was, probably just like a chance. It was good luck for like a minute, you know. It was, you know. No, it wasn't one of those. It was a coincidence, you know. No, this ain't coincidence. You're not going to blow that off as a coincidence. Okay, guys, let's see. Yeah, and it is one of those things where it's like, here I go. So I'm making the decisions with the intuition because I know exactly where I want to go, and I've already thought about this. And I'm thinking, now the only thing I'm really thinking about is, I'm going to make this leap of faith and this risk, and I'm going to wait for when everything starts, you know, really coming together. So really making the decision of maybe a time period of when you want to do this, when I'm going to go buy a ticket, things of this nature, really putting all of that stuff together because this is the Gemini, and under the Gemini is saying maybe I'm getting more information about the situation because I'm ready to bounce, right? So you're trying to do everything that you can possible within this time period. And you definitely want to do it while the Wheel of Fortune's here, but at least during this month, right? This month is favorable to you. It is Sagittarius Capricorn season, so hey, the universe is looking down on you with all the favor. Okay, so with the Four of Wands, you have the High Priestess. Yeah, so you're definitely going to even be digging even more deep into the situation. Some of you might even be asking a psychic or getting some kind of psychic you know, interaction going on. I need to go consult my psychic. You know what I mean? Like, I have to ask my psychic about, you know, this choice that I'm making because I want to make sure that it's right, right? And a lot of people do. So, you know, because I want to make sure that when I do this, that it's at the perfect timing. I want to make sure that everything is going to run as smooth as possible. And it's really getting into your intuition and also going to allow you to, you know, have the discernment that you need, you know, during this time of celebration. Like I said, a lot of you may be actually consulting in a psychic. It's really coming up that way. And then others of you, it's just really, you know, getting into your intuition for the perfect timing, you know, that you need to really do this. And it's going to make you happy. And there's that celebration again. So it really wants us to make sure that you understand that whatever your intuition is telling you is going to make you very happy. Whatever your psychic is going to tell you is going to make you very happy. Because you're going to say, oh my God, the ball's in my court. I'm so happy. Thank you. So if you do have a psychic or a personal psychic, whoever you're going to, their outcome is going to be very happy. Okay. And if it's your intuition, you're going to come up with the right intuitive information that you're looking through meditation for the perfect timing, really getting into really making you happy. And I'm going to tell you right now, this right here is New Year's. It's the end of the month of Sagittarius, or I'm sorry, of December. And this is saying, your psychic is saying something about, I'm going to tell you right now, from a psychic to talking about a psychic. Your psychic is telling you something about the new year. The best time to bounce could be the new year, or is wrapped around the new year, okay? Because that's talking about the new year celebration, the new year, right? And yeah, that's what it looks like. It's definitely the New Year celebration, because I see it all over it. So whether or not it is you need to do this before the New Year or the after New Year would have to be within that personal reading, right? But you're definitely knowing that having the celebration at the end of December through the New Year is great, so, right? Because this is probably around the 24th to the 25th, right? Could be even like the 26th. And this is definitely somewhere between the 28th through probably the 1st or the 2nd, because we're seeing that New Year's resolution type thing. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.